Mark chapter 4:35. That day when evening came, he said to his disciples, "Let's go over to the other side." Leaving the crowd behind, they took him along, just as he was in the boat. There were also other boats with him. A furious squall came up and the waves broke over the boat so that it was nearly swamped. Jesus was in the stern, sleeping on a cushion. The disciples woke him and said to him, "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" He got up, rebuked the wind, and said to the waves, "Quiet, be still." Then the wind died down and it was completely calm. He said to his disciples, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" They were terrified and asked each other, "Who is this? Even the wind and the waves obey him." Well, it's a well-known miracle that Jesus performed. The question that the disciples ask at the end is the vital question: who is this? Yeah, it's vital to be right on that. There are many questions in life we can be wrong about. It doesn't really matter. We had a family quiz on Zoom on Monday night, and lots of different members of the family joined in, and Jill and I won hands down, but in the end it didn't really matter. But to be wrong on this question, who is this, is a disaster. Who is this? Jesus takes them through this trial to further emphasize who he is. At this time, the disciples still haven't got it. They don't know who he is. The fact that he's asleep on a cushion shows that he really is a man. God never sleeps, but Jesus really slept. He needed to sleep, and he's sleeping comfortably in a storm. The fact that he stands up in the storm, a difficult thing to do, and speaks to the wind and the waves, and speaks to the waves like a dog, "Down, boy," and immediately there's a great calm. There's no after tossing of the waves, there's a great calm. Who is this? Even the wind and the waves obey him. Well, eventually they come to see that he is the Son of God who came into the world to take away their biggest problem, sin, by living a perfect life for them, dying on the cross, rising again from the dead. If we're believers, we need to have a calm, even in the storms of life, and they will come. Because, as the famous hymn says, with Christ in the vessel, I smile at the storm. Not that we smile, but there's a calmness because he is in our vessel. And the vessel is you, my friend. The vessel is me. Through faith in Jesus Christ, repentance towards God and faith in Jesus Christ, he enters into my vessel. And whatever the storm might be, we can have a calm trust that he is in the vessel of my life, and I can have a deep joy, even in the deepest trials. And when the greatest storm breaks over my soul, my personal death, even then, though I walk through the valley of the shadow, I fear no evil, for he is in the vessel, and I'll arrive safely home in that glorious harbour. May God bless us, one and all, with Christ in our vessel.